Here with Rangers 7 with Rangers outfielder and two-time All-Star, which rolls off the tongue pretty nicely, Joey Gallo.
Yeah.
So Joey, with Rangers 7, I'm just going to ask 7 random questions.
Okay.
First one, what is the weirdest baseball ritual you've ever witnessed?
It probably happened this year. Nate Lowe. I have a picture of it actually. He was in a slump. I think we were in Tampa, and he kept his bats on the training table with all the training, I guess you can say, equipment onto it, the stem on it. There was ice there, everything, and overnight, so to revive his bats and to get him going. So I thought that was hilarious. I remember sending that snap to my friends and being like, "This is what baseball will do to you. You'll go to any length to get hits." So I thought that was really funny. It was like there was ice on there. I'm pretty sure they took it off at the end of the night, but it was more of like, you have a stem on there. They have the laser, so he connected everything. He wrapped it up like it was hurt, pretty much. Pretending that the bats aren't producing. They're hurt. We gotta try to get these back to full health. So I thought that was really funny.
Is that something you're gonna try in the future if you're in the slump?
I mean, yeah, it actually worked. I remember the next day he hit a home run, and you'll do about anything. I've slept with a bat before. I'll go to any length it takes to have success on a baseball field.
What is an unpopular food opinion that you have?
Wow. Okay, an unpopular one. I don't like steak with the bone in it. That's not
unpopular.
Really, yeah.
Well,
See,
it may be. All I'm saying is that
I like fillets. So for me, like, they're always like, "Hey, man, they got this, T-bone steak or whatever." I'm like, I don't really want to work around a bone. I just give me the.
Too much work too, because you gotta take the knife.
I just want to get a steak where I can eat it, and that's it. But I'm not like a bone-in guy with much meat, to be honest with you.
So you're like a well done type.
Yeah, I'm like a medium well now.
Well?
I used to get well done. I graduated and went down a little bit. People used to give me so much.
Give you so much crap.
Oh man, I used to order well done at steakhouses, and the waiter would look at me like, "Are you serious, dude? Like, why are you even here?" And so that's when I started to figure, okay, maybe I can drop it down a little bit.
What is so you're Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom, I assume, Italian mom has some good dishes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dish?
Yeah, I mean, her best dish, hands down, is the spaghetti and meatballs. She has a family recipe for the meatballs that she actually doesn't share. Like, people will ask her for it, and like, she rarely shares this recipe. I don't know it either. But she's always told me if anything happened to her, she has this recipe stacked away in a certain place that she'll give it to me just in case, because she knows how much I like them. So like, she's very serious about her meatballs, and they're unbelievable. I mean, the best meatballs I've ever had. So every time she comes in town, every time I go into Vegas or go into town, she always makes meatballs for me.
I may need to taste test on there, or maybe have you taste test.
Yeah. I need to actually have her make a bunch and bring them in and see what people think. But I haven't heard anybody say anything negative about them yet.
Well, no, I probably would say, since it's homemade, I wouldn't say anything negative.
yeah. I'm sure they're not gonna say it to our face anyways.
I've tattered towards those a little bit more, so
yeah.
You may have to.
Yeah, it's a home taste too. You grow up eating that, so it's probably, I might like it more than other people,
right.
But it's I don't know. A lot of people do like it, so that's definitely her best dish.
What's a song on your playlist that people would I don't want to say, but kind of give you a little bit of a rise eye that you have? You wouldn't expect.
I guess.
Joey's looking through his playlist, but
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like run it randomly a lot now, because in Spotify you can just do like daily mix, and it just like gives you a whole new set of songs. I kind of been into like the acoustic stuff lately, like like popular songs that get sung but acoustically, and it's like more of a chill vibe and stuff like that. I kind of been into that. But I mean, I guess Miley Cyrus, she pops off every once in a while too. She's pretty good. So there's some songs like that I don't mind listening to.
Joey, you're not so much younger than I am, so I have to ask you, as growing up, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, I guess I gotta go.
Were you a part of that
I was a little bit. I think I was still a little young, but it was still big. I think I'm just more Backstreet Boys for me. I think when I think of the two, that one just goes to my top of my head instead. But they're both obviously can't go wrong with either one, I don't think.
Or you have those 98 Degrees people.
I don't even 98 Degrees. What's that?
That was around. You don't know what 98 Degrees is?
No, I have to
That's
Google. I'm sure I've heard a song. I just didn't realize what.
I don't know how much politics, but like that's like the Ralph Nader.
Okay.
The third party.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to look some of that up. I'm
you
sure
know who
I've heard
Nick
it.
Lachey is?
Yeah. Yes.
Nick
He
Lachey.
was.
Okay.
He was in that. All right.
Along with his brother.
Okay.
I forgot what
all
his
right.
brother's first name was.
I didn't know that. I did not know that, but I know who that is. So that makes sense. That why people know him, I guess. Then.
That's why not a lot of people were on that side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they didn't know. As far as gaming goes, who, and you can include yourself on this, who would be the best, not just who's the best gamer, but who would be able to teach sort of a newbie? I don't really call myself a newbie because I've dabbled a little bit in the past, not lately, but like who could teach me to be at their level?
So Willie is a very good gamer. I don't think would be a good teacher because I've played with him. He doesn't really want to explain anything. He just kind of wants to do his thing, and you can figure it out while you play type. I would say Goozy. I think Goozy's me or Goozy. I would say Goozy just because Goozy is like so passionate and like caring that he wants everyone to do good. So I played with him, and we were playing with we've actually played with fans before. I mean, back in the day when we were playing Fortnite, and he would be helping the fans, the little kid playing and stuff. So I think Goozy would probably be the best bet on that.
Number 6, as far as growing up goes, what was your go-to game?
Oh, man. We played, I played Ken Griffey Jr. baseball. I dominated at that.
On the Super Nintendo?
Nintendo 64. So I remember playing the Nintendo 64. I had the PlayStation 1, a GameCube. We played Super Smash Bros. All the time.
Classic.
Fox Starship. I don't know if you remember all that, but that was.
I'm older than you, Joe.
Yeah, but I mean, not everybody played it, so I don't know. But yeah, that was the 3 games I played. I played a lot of baseball games. I was obsessed with baseball. So I mean, I know every previous baseball player before me. So just because I played the game so much.
The only one about, I think it's RBI baseball.
Yeah,
where,
RBI.
You can hit guys and get into fights with.
Yeah, that was a Slugfest. Yeah. That Slugfest. You hit a guy, he gets on fire, and they goes fights. And that was fun, man. We used to play that on road trips in the back of the car while our parents were driving. It was so fun. I wish they'd come out with that game again, new version, with the graphics now. It'd be unbelievable.
Remake all of those games.
I know. I'm sure it's not that easy, so it's gotta give them a little slack. But come on, I mean, we gotta figure that out.
And then Joe, so I'm going clubbing. This is hypothetical. I'm going clubbing, and I need a wingman. Which out of your teammates would you recommend?
I mean, I feel like I'd be a decent
So just
role.
so you know, so far I've asked, you're the most popular vote.
I guess that's a compliment. I think that's good.
Now, I didn't ask. Now, I know you're not a miracle worker. But
yeah, no, I think I'd be pretty good. Honestly, look, I mean, I keep saying Goozy for things, but Goozy, he's a big, tall Latin dude who wears a bunch of chains and a lot of expensive clothes. So when he walks in, people always look like, that guy's got to be somebody. And he's funny and charismatic too. So Goozy wouldn't be a bad. I've went to bars with him before, and it's he's good to go out with. He's fun. He's a lot of fun.
Joey, appreciate the time,
all right,
man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.